my parents were artists, and I was always drawing and cutting out things. And when I was 6, I got a camera. So I had been, before Occupy Wall Street, I had been photographing. I've been working on a photo series of color 35 millimeter pictures and blowing them up. It was a series of work that I was calling Slow Apocalypse. And it was just how, it's the same thing I'm doing with my collages, my collisions. It's the way that images and things mash up together and create like a real picture of who we are. Well, I personally, especially in my work, I love restraints and I love restrictions. I love having to work with nothing, like a tiny space. I find that if I'm on a photo shoot, I'm always like backing into something and wishing that the wall could go away so I can get back farther, but then I can't, so I have to work with what I have. It happens all the time. The same thing with the stand. She's got to continually curate it so that the pieces work with each other and pop. They sing together, just like a community. And you can go down there any night, and there'll be John or Deb or Lewis just hanging out, just talking and showing each other work. We were there one night, and this woman got out of a car. The car is double parked. This older woman got out, and she said, "This used to be my newspaper stand." And she stood there for like 5 minutes and told us stories about what the neighborhood was like and what it was like to sell newspapers there in the 50s. But it was just like that kind of stuff just happens. Like, it doesn't matter if we're trained or not. We're doing things just because that wouldn't necessarily make money. It wouldn't necessarily be shown in a big museum. But we all have this sense that we all kind of have to make these weird little things that we're making. And like for our mental health. And they're all these different pieces are unique. And or any of us can like make a little, like a message or a statement about our reaction to the world. Like you go down and everyone's there, really friendly with each other and really nice, and you can see what people are working on, and Lori has created that space where people can come together. People that I wouldn't normally meet. I see Deb on the street now, we talk. I see Lewis, we hug, you know. That's really cool. I wouldn't know those people. I know Roderick better now. It's made me realize how unique people can be, that you don't normally think that about people. Like you just think everyone's trying to make their way through the world, but then you find these people that are being very creative, and you realize that other people are probably the same way. You know? So that's an amazing thing. She's creating an example of how a community can be, and she's promoting that and enriching the world by doing it with these little pieces of artwork that wouldn't show anywhere else.